Everyone, it's Christina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a review video. I'm actually going to be reviewing the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. Not only am I going to be reviewing that foundation, but I'm also going to be comparing it to the other foundations in the Infallible line. So the Pro Matte foundation, which came out about 2 years ago, and then the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, which came out before the summer. So if you guys are interested in this video, for one, make sure you guys give this video a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. So first I'm going to be letting you guys know everything about this foundation. This is the Total Cover one. This is the line that comes in the 300s. So I'm in the shade 302, which is Creamy Natural. As far as the finish, it claims to be a natural finish. It claims to wear up to 24 hours like the other two. The coverage is supposed to be a high coverage, and the texture is supposed to be air light. So when it comes to applying this foundation, I definitely think, for one, you really need to moisturize before this foundation, because in my opinion, it does say it's a natural finish, which I somewhat agree with, but I would say it's more on the matte side, and it can be a little bit drying, and you'll see as soon as it comes out the tube, it's actually very thick. I would also agree with the fact that it is air light, because I can't really feel it on the skin. Although it does come out very, very thick, the texture reminds me of the Benefit POREfessional primer. It's almost the same consistency, just more in a foundation form. I would definitely agree with that, but it feels very natural on the skin. Also, this does claim to be 24 hours like the other two, and I would say it definitely lasts a long time. I do think that this one lasts better than the other two. I actually fell asleep with this foundation last night because I fell asleep at 10 o'clock with the baby. I was so beat after work. And when I woke up this morning, you could still see the foundation on my skin, and it still looked pretty good, believe it or not. I do really like this foundation for a drugstore foundation. I think it's pretty good. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. My favorite thing about this is probably the fact that I love the shade of this foundation. It is perfect for me, because it has like a gray undertone, which is weird and surprising, and because I'm more neutral, I just feel like it blends perfectly into my skin, and it definitely gives me more of a flawless look. One thing I don't like about it is the fact that it is more on the dry side, more on the matte side. And I don't know if it's just because my skin is dry because of the winter. Normally I am normal to combination and I get oily in my T-zone. But lately I've been very dry, so I feel like I could see a little bit of texture on my skin. If you have dry skin, I would not recommend this foundation unless you really moisturize your face. But if you have oily to combination skin, I would definitely recommend this foundation. Now, this does claim to be total cover or high coverage. It is more full coverage than the other two. The other two are both medium coverage. Compared to these, yes, it is full coverage, but compared to other foundations, I would say it's more medium coverage. It is buildable. Just make sure that you use this with a brush. I use my Sigma F80 brush. It's a good foundation brush. I would definitely recommend using something like that versus a beauty blender. A beauty blender is just going to shear it out too much. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this foundation. It is a good foundation for the most part. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Now, compared to the other two foundations, compared to the Infallible Pro Matte foundation, I did not like this foundation. I mean, I did like it at first. I liked my first bottle of it. I liked it so much that I went ahead and bought a second bottle. It is a matte finish, and it is medium coverage, but when I bought the second bottle, the reason why I stopped wearing this was because I feel like it didn't wear as evenly, and it was like wearing in certain spots, and it just looked very ugly at the end of the day. I felt like it was very inconsistent compared to the first bottle. I don't know if L'Oreal is just very inconsistent with their foundation, but I just couldn't believe the difference between the two bottles. So yeah, that's how I felt about this. I just feel like it wasn't wearing evenly, and I didn't like how it looked at the end of the day. And I got the shade 102. So in the winter, I would definitely say I'm more of the second shade in each line, but this one, the Pro Glow, I wore this summer, so I got 203. So it's a little bit too dark on me right now. I love this foundation. Out of the three of them, this one is actually my favorite. This one, it's Pro Glow, and when I originally did this review, I did say that it is a glowy foundation, but not as much as I would like it. Since it does claim to be Pro Glow and be dewy, it's just not as dewy as I would have expected it to be since it claimed that. Does that make any sense? I've definitely seen dewier foundations, just like with the Total Cover one. I definitely see more full coverage ones, but this is the glowier one in the Infallible line. This one is my favorite. I love the fact that it's super lightweight. This one comes out very liquidy compared to the other two. Another thing that I want to point out, this is like how it comes out of these two bottles, the Pro Matte and Pro Glow, whereas I love the packaging on the Total Cover one because it comes with this I don't know what you want to call it, opening. I just feel like you can get more control with this one. This one has the better packaging. I love this packaging. It doesn't feel as cheap as the other two, and I feel like you could squeeze it out easier. The Pro Glow one, definitely my #1 pick, and then Total Cover comes in a close second. They're definitely good foundations, but out of drugstore foundations, my favorite, hands down, is the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I love that one. That one is definitely full coverage. And then this one, definitely a close second, because the Milani one is very thick, whereas this one is very light on the skin, and I feel like I'm not wearing foundation. This one is very light as well. I like the way that it feels on my skin, but yeah, I just like the Pro Glow part about it. I like the fact that it looks much more natural. This one, it does look natural, but you can see a little bit of texture on the skin. If you guys have tried these foundations, I want to know which one is your favorite. Is it the Pro Matte, the Pro Glow, or the Total Cover one? If you've tried the Total Cover one, I'd love to hear your opinion and what you guys think of that foundation. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos because I'm posting videos every single week, and I'm going to be trying to get more than one video up a week. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.